That snaps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We
you want one
can't, we
quick
can't, we
question?
can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey,
All right, and then I want to end the night by looking over a lot of good music's coming out tonight. I just want to look at the little overview and also talk about YoungBoy. So YoungBoy's going on tour, man. I guess YoungBoy's finally off of house arrest so it's his first tour in 5 years, and he's ending it in New Orleans. Now, let me tell you, my first show in New Orleans was Rod Wave in December, and like after Moneybag Yo, I believe he was the last opener on the tour, and before Rod Wave, the DJ just played like a whole YoungBoy set. The entire Smoothie King Center. When I tell you they sung every word of every song that Young Boy DJ played that entire set. And it wasn't just, right foot, left foot, and Nevada, and like it was deep cuts. And they like the emotional, excuse me, more introspective Young Boy. And they were singing it like with all their heart and stuff like that. So that show, the roof literally might come off, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They love that man down here in Louisiana, bro. And then K3, she's also on the ticket, and a lot of people were like bullying K3 and saying, "Oh, why he put K3 on the tour?" K3 is hard, bro. K3 hard, bro. And I'm gonna rock with K3 till the wheels fall off. K3 is hard, bro. 100%. But anyways, let's look at these albums. Amine, so he's released a couple of his singles like before, of course, for this album, and I just couldn't get that into it. The thing about Amine is the what's the album called? The Lime album. Limbo 2020, bro. My rap album of the year, hands down. I know that album like the back of my hand. I could recite every line, every hook, the verse, the pre-chorus, all of that on Limbo. Then he came back with K Tronada. I said, "Oh snap, K Tronada," and they had a couple bops on that. That means forever, forever and ever, and of course, Salsa, Salsa became the big hit off that. But like, it didn't really stick. You know what I'm saying? Even the Limbo Deluxe, I love the Limbo Deluxe too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give this 13 months of Sunshine a chance. But yeah, Rihanna coming out with a single for the Smurf movie. Sofago coming back as well. Snoop Dogg, Is It a Crime? His new album. He put out an album around Christmas, and it was really good. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was really good. Like, cause it was funky. It's kind of like some no worries stuff, where they like have the funky beats, but it's kind of like hip hop infused. That's how his last album was. And then he did it again, and he was on Z's and B Lou's stream last night to promote it and stuff. I tuned into a little bit as I was editing and uploading stuff from my own channel. So, shout out to Snoop, congratulations, son. And it's still, we still looking at you kind of weird for taking that money for sure, taking that Trump money and then flipping your whole brand to, oh, I'm for everybody. Stop the hate. Everybody need to get along. All right, bro. Yeah, so yeah, I still look weird at Snoop for that. Like if I was looking at Rose, you know what I'm saying, looking at him some type of way when they came in town and stuff for the Millennial Tour, I gotta keep that same energy with Snoop, regardless of how much we love Snoop. You know what I mean? So there it is. Ian and Nino Pay, that is an interesting combination because Nino Pay be rapping and Ian be like vibing. So it'd be interesting. BK the Ruler and Ty Dolla Sign, BB Girls, BB Girl Go Slow. I listened to BK's people send it to me. It's nice. Nice change of pace up from a follow up from our last single, which was a little more grungy and stuff like that. Obviously this week she was with Playboy Max and cranked out a couple bangers over there with Playboy Max over at the Generation Now Studios in the A. Shout out to DJ Drama. But yeah, man, that was something else too. T Grizzly releasing an album. I didn't know T Grizzly still rap full time. I thought he retired and just focused on streaming because he was making so much from streaming. Rico Nasty Lethal. So people were like surprised by Rico Nasty's on the radar. They're like, this is different. Oh snap, Rico. Bro, a couple years ago, it was. I say this all the time when I talk about Rico Nasty. It was probably like 2023, right? Rico Nasty had two verses that were two of the best rap verses I've ever heard of that decade, bro. The 2020s, bro. She had a verse on Babytron's album, and she had a verse on Dolce's EP. And both of those verses, she blacked out. And nobody talked about both of them verses, bro. I was like, is y'all serious? Cause Rico was my favorite rapper in like 2018, 2019. My favorite rapper now is Caribou. But in 2018, 2019, Rico Nasty was my favorite rapper. And like, but she ain't ever rapped the way she was rapping on them two guest verses in 2023. When she like went off social media and she said she was depressed, and she said people tell her she fell off and she should have been the next big thing and all that. Bro, she was rapping her behind off on those features, dude. You combine that with just general growth, and she said she was going back to the sugar trap sound, everything like that. She wanted to go back to like she birthed all these kids, all these girls that's doing the grungy stuff. She birthed all of them. Why not get paid off of it? Nate said for us. I never heard of Nate said. I'm not gonna lie to you. Valet, and Harry Fraud, Egonomics. That combo never misses, bro. Shout out the music, the Harry Fraud. Morgan Whalen, I'm the problem, not listening to it. Not supporting. Fang Teenage Dreamer. I think I seen this like teased on the timeline this week. Fake Mink and Eco 2K, Maca out now. Do not know what that is. AZ Chike, Game Time. He's been teasing that all week. BLP Culture, The Knack 4. Probably won't be listening. DC the Don, Get Naked. Might not listen. Logic, Catch Me If You Can. I'm definitely checking out. I don't know if he's still on his Playboy Cardi stuff or if that whole album is out and he just back to normal stuff. We'll see. Tia Kareen, ironic. The song I've been waiting for since October is finally out. I'm going to listen to it as soon as I get off stream. If I don't fall asleep. And yeah, man. Tory Lanez, Summer Rain. Not listening to. 100% not listening to. Giveon Rather Be. I might give it a look. Might give it a listen. Lola Young, One Thing. Okay, I'm interested. I'm listening. Oh, Lotto dropping tonight. Yeah, Lotto dropped tonight. Somebody got to check that out. Bodie James and your boy Polska, Nancy Botman. Bodie James drop every dang week, bro. I got Bodie James fatigue. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm not his target audience because I don't listen to Bodie James every day like he my favorite rapper anyway, and some people do. You know what I'm saying? Apollo Red One, Midnight Blastic, and Exhibit Kingmaker. Shout out to Exhibit, man. A lot of good music coming out this week. Like I said, I rock with K3, and the YoungBoy tour is gonna go crazy, especially in New Orleans, bro. That Louisiana crowd gonna be different, bro. I'm already one of my comp tickets. Like, y'all let me know. Y'all can go ahead. Whatever label gotta call me, and I'll write about it. That's a moment in Louisiana history for sure. My name is Rashad Milligan. As always, if you're new to the channel, this is the road to 5K subs. I hope you enjoyed this stream. If you didn't, that's okay as well. Maybe I can do better next time. I will be back tomorrow as always. I stream every single day. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. Have a good evening. Have a good night. And if nobody else told you, I care for you.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but.
Enjoy Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.